Girl about a cash, I'm the lady with the cash. I'm the one with the trigger, watch me pull it, make it flash. I'm the one who got some niggas, I'm the one who got it back. I'm the one that call this lady just to sweep you off the map. Cause you try to step to me because you feeling like a killer. In my eyes, I see bloody skies, don't you with no ripple. I'm the motherfucking girl, yeah, talking all that shit. I'm the first lady of the motherfucking triple C. I'm the first one to call it hit on your butt. I'm the one who got you back cause you fuck with Mr. I'm the one who be yelling blaze a blunt. It's a caddy. I'm the one that shell it sight to sight. I got my own side. If you hate this world, no cover, bring your Anna to the door. You know how you can get me, you can catch me at a show. This is how I represent for my ghetto gangsta nigga. If you own a gangsta girl, holla at a lady. Need a girl that's gonna get high with you, lie with you, cry with you, ride with you, die with you, all that type of shit to do. I'm the type of girl that's gonna be down for mine all the time, on the grind, ready to ride. For my side when I'm spilling the dime, it really don't even matter to me. Rolling, I'm chilling in the BAC, flipping the script and I'm coming so clean, I'll forever be no ass late to the D. Bitches and niggas can't piece up with me. I'm riding, I'm mobbing with H to the C. P to the plaza, you hate to say stop in the bitch because it's meant to be. Gangsta the gangsta is coming so hard, I'll be known as the bitch with the attitude. Listen, you hear me? I'm saying this all to the good, don't be a damn fool. You need a girl that's gon' holler on your dope, the folks is kicking in your door. I'll be the one that be coming like my name is Leo, I'm knocking them straight to the floor. I love the gangsta niggas love me. Me and the gangsta niggas got our fucking family. This is how I represent for my ghetto gangsta niggas. If you want a gangsta girl, holla at a lady.
It's hard not to kill niggas. It's like an everyday job not to kill niggas. Niggas, you better know it's hard not to kill niggas. It's like an everyday job not to kill niggas. Niggas, you better know.
I love the gangsta niggas love me. Me and the gangsta niggas got our fucking family. This is how I represent for my ghetto gangsta niggas. If you want a gangsta girl, holla at a lady.
It's hard not to kill niggas. It's like an everyday job not to kill niggas. Niggas, you better know it's hard not to kill niggas. It's like an everyday job not to kill niggas. Niggas, you better know.
I love the gangsta niggas love me. Me and the gangsta niggas got our fucking family. This is how I represent for my ghetto gangsta niggas.
It's the same story everywhere.
Good morning, guys. There was that opening bell, and guess what? We're seeing Coinbase start to move to the upside a little bit. I'm going to really have Coinbase on watch this week with the Bitcoin ETF approval possibly coming in. Going to be very, very important here to keep a look at, but wow, SPY itself is even coming up a little bit here today, which is looking pretty fire. We have Apple also. In pre-market, it was doing pretty good. At open here, it's not really doing anything, but man, I like that movement with SPY so far, and I'm really watching Coinbase. That's going to be one of the big watchers this week with the possible Bitcoin ETF approval, of course. I know a lot of you guys have been keeping up with that news, so if you have, let me know in the chat. What's up, though, Veery? Haha, what's up? Jason, Paul, Pierce, Mason, Amber, Christian, Ant, Tank, Daddy, Fiva, Oscar, let's go. Look at BA. I hate that pre-market. Yeah, I was watching them in pre-market, huh? Yeah, it does. It takes away all the gains, but got to get used to it, I guess. NVIDIA and AMD are moving. Wow, look at NVIDIA today. That is a good pre-market move there. AMD as well, same exact thing. I wonder if Intel looks pretty good. Nope, not near as good as the others, so yeah, NVIDIA looking pretty fire. Looks like it's going to be retesting $500 here. It's all the way back up at that all-time high again. Well, really, really close, I'll say. Not quite to the high yet, but it's getting there. Very, very close. The all-time high is right around 505.50. Very, very close. It says on here 505.48, but I'm on a daily chart. Let's go to an hourly and see maybe. Oh, wow. It was right here, actually. Yeah, see, in pre-market, there were some moves, so. Okay, I guess it's really like 519, almost 520, so. Make sure you're watching those areas closely overhead, but even 500 will be big, as we all know. You see that quite a bit. Boeing's on the surge bot. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Surge. Can't wait to watch the Surge bot over the next few days. Get some more price action going in there. Wow, the power is 204,000. Wow. Holy shit. If you guys haven't seen it yet, make sure you check out the announcements channel in Discord, guys. There were some updates going on, and yesterday we had like the first wave come through, so. You guys will like that. SurgeBot had a pretty good update. Just check out the announcements channel. And also, just so you guys know, around the end of the week this week, we will be ending our New Year's deal. So use code PROFIT24 at checkout if you're looking for a good deal. That will be ending sometime soon, so make sure you use that up while you can. I'll throw a little link in the chat if anyone wants to check that out, but back to the market. SPY coming back up still, man. Great movement today. Coinbase. I must have went to the wrong one. The real Coinbase. Selling off pretty hard. My watch list looks pretty good on the left side of the screen. Blink is up 8%. BLNK. Delta Airlines is getting some great movement as well. DAL. Nice. What about Love? If only Love could start moving too, I'd be happier, but it's okay. Wow, how's Meta today? I bet you Meta's doing good with NVIDIA. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, but Meta started pulling back a little bit. I didn't even see them on the watch list. I just figured they were doing good. Nice. We got Zom coming back down to 100. Looking brutal out there for the oil stocks again. They were pretty good while that market ran up, but overall, pretty lackluster now. While the market dropped, they were popping a little bit, but let's eye up Zom again. Gonna have to watch support really, really closely here. Coming up. Not looking good. Not looking good. Has a little gap. Might have to cut this one soon. Which is all right. How you feeling about XPEV? Big money play. Yeah, XPEV's pretty good. Disney has a big move? What? Hang on. Disney is going to get me excited. Hang on. Yeah, it is a pretty good move. I'll take that. But yeah, the XPEV big money play is interesting. Let's go to the daily. It's definitely not doing good if they bought those to open, but Yeah, definitely not doing too hot on those XPEV calls for them, but they do still have a lot of time, but yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I'm not feeling too good on that one, Fiva. Not feeling it. Yeah, just not feeling that one. Not looking how I'd expect. That SPY is just getting that slight pop back up again today. The overall market has been very choppy over the past few days. It's been going down, but besides pre-market Friday, it was mainly just a lot of chop. All within like the 468 to 470 zone the last 3 days of the week last week. Just sending out some closing orders on some things. Boy, Zom might have to be closed soon, though. One's getting rough. That move today is really the killer. It was fine until this morning. Let's go look at crude. Yeah, crude's starting to come down a little bit here. Hopefully crude doesn't come retest big support around 65. That would be pretty rough, but we'll have to see how crude is looking here as the day goes today. Making new lows of day, though, as the time goes forward. Pretty rough. Pretty rough on the crude. How was your weekend, Tom? Pretty good, Xbox. Pretty good. I hope you guys had a good one as well. I went to a nice steakhouse by me called Twisted Tree. You guys will like this. I put some pictures in the off-topic channel. Let me find them. Look at this place. They have a bull outside of the restaurant. I've been to this place a couple other times. I think I sent you guys some pictures before of this bull, but yeah, it's pretty sick. You go there, you see the bull, get excited about stocks, and then go eat. It had me happy when I saw it. I was like, wow, that's sick. I had one of the best steaks I ever had there, too. My mom got us a little gift card for that place. It's an expensive one, though, so thank God I had a gift card. Or else it just would have been stupid. I almost would have rather made my own steak at that point. I'll be honest, the good thing there is the old fashions. The damn drinks are so good. That's what's really good. All right, let's go back to NVIDIA because it's still going, guys. It broke 500. It's over to 502.63 at the moment as I checked back in on it. Holy shit. Still going. Yeah, Taru said, yeah, Christian hit us with the 500 push. Taru hit us with 502. Nice, guys. Wow, yeah, QQQ does have great movement right now. It's doing amazing. All right, Zom. All done with them. Man, QQQ really flying up. You're right. That is one hell of a run here, running up almost to 400. Wonder if it'll reject, but I'm not really surprised. You know, I was kind of expecting the market to come up a little bit. If you guys checked out hashtag market analysis, I was definitely looking for, like I said, for the market to consolidate or at least a little bit of green here, right? And that's kind of what I'm looking for over the next couple days, is just a little bit of green or at least consolidation. Because some people might say, well, Tom, we are green, but it's just really slow if it just stays here, right? And that's true if it just sticks around 470. I'll be watching like 470, 471 for some potential breakouts. If we start to break those levels, I would love to see the markets go higher. And I'm not even going to necessarily play SPY on those breakouts there. I'll probably be looking at individual stocks to take some quick in and out plays on or some quicker hits on. I think that would be a much better way to go. Going over to Palantir here. Having a great morning. Let's go. DraftKings, a pretty good day. Disney's moving up good too. What about Penn Gaming? That would be the icing on the cake, but no, of course they're not. I wonder how MSOS is going. Okay, it's not looking bad so far. MSOS has been really hot lately, guys, so keep your eyes on MSOS. Maybe place a little alert at like $8.05 so you can get alerted if it breaks or something. That might not be bad. MSOS is a fun stock. Nvidia is even better though today. 506 at the moment. It's gonna make new all-time highs here soon. That is nuts. New all-time highs on the daily chart, but we know it's more around like 520 on the hourly. Damn. That's huge. Good idea to get Boeing puts, my view asked. You know, that would not be a bad idea. If you see Boeing starting to like break, I would just wait for 225 to give out at this point with how slow it is. But if you start to see that support give out, I think puts could be a great way to go. Make sure that you're timing it up good though. Don't get in too late if you're going to get the puts, but be careful. You know, it's a wild stock. It's down 8%. I would have thought they had more room down, so let's see. Let's see. Man, Coinbase is sick. Well, it was sick this morning. Now it's not. Holy shit. Look at that. Did some news come out with the ETF or something? What the? Boeing weighs on the Dow, it says. Wow. So DIA is down quite a bit, huh? Yeah. Not looking good. How are the banks? Citigroup. Ooh, the banks are even having some bad moves today. JP Morgan, Citigroup, Bank of America. All of them are down in the red a pretty good amount. That's too bad. Now, it's not like they're that low compared to recent levels, but they're definitely down. You know who that angers when they're down like that? You guys know who.
How dare you!
Greta likes the banks, she told me. She loves the institutions that screw people over. As long as they invest in clean energy, she likes them. So, let's go. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, Boeing starting to bounce off that little support. We'll have to eye this one up. If it breaks that low of pre-market or right around 225, I think it could be a great play. Is U.S. Steel still consolidating, I'm assuming, since Nippon tried to buy him out? I think it was Nippon, what they call it, out of Japan. All right, back to the QQQ. Slight recovery time here. I wonder how many days of green the QQQ will have or how high it could get, but it's sitting right, and I mean right on resistance, literally right now. And it's starting to break it, so looking good, QQQ. Let's see, it's almost a 400, but look at these rejections that have came in the past 2 trading days. Right before 400, it was like bam, bam. 2 huge drops on the chart. Yeah, QQQ is so close to 400. Nvidia up to 509 now. Damn, look at that daily chart. Thing is exploding right now. Wow. That is one hell of a play. One hell of a setup, too. I mean, I love Nvidia overall, guys. Like, I'm somebody that could... I actually think it could keep going. I would rather play it to the downside, but whenever I look at the chart, it just has that, like, bullish type of setup to it. For example, like, I would have expected off this double top hit right there to maybe see more bearish price action there. Whenever we started holding and testing resistance again, I was like, oh no, is this going to be a breakout or what's going on? Too bad that's not the case for the overall market yet. It still has a few days to go, but it might catch up. It might catch up if Nvidia and Meta and Apple all keep doing better. Apple's recovering a little bit today. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. Apple's having a pretty good day. SMCI, Super Microcomputers. Yeah, great day for them. See the daily chart. Yeah, good day. I don't really see a good trading opportunity here, though, but I do like the move. Broke 300 like it was nothing. Kind of like how Nvidia broke 500 like it was nothing, but Nvidia just does not stop. I mean, look at this crap. I want to be like the Ed Basemaster guy, where he's like, would you just look at it? Because, like, holy crap, that is one hell of a move.
All right, all right, all right.
Hey, Matthew's liking it. Oscar said, do you think JP Morgan's going to have good earnings? I'm looking at puts. That's a tough one. With the way yields were down, I would think they could have good earnings, but I'm being very careful with JP Morgan right now. They're kind of like the overall market, kind of double topping up here, getting some rejection. I would think that the banks would fall down a little bit more, honestly. But especially JP Morgan, but what I'll say about that is the rates and the yields and everything could end up playing a little bit of a role too, so when stocks go up like Nvidia is doing, do you normally take profit and then just wait until it drops again, or do you hold it? Mark, are you talking shares? Because if you're talking like shares for the long term, I'll usually pick somewhere to sell it at. Like, I probably, like, if I was holding from down here, I probably would have already sold somewhere up here. So, but yes, I would definitely pick somewhere to sell. I would not just hold it forever, but I mean, if it's something like Nvidia and you're up a ton on it, you know, some people usually would lock in some gains and then buy in more, obviously, when it dips. But in this case, while you were waiting for it to dip, it just didn't, so your shares would just continue to go up, but... And yeah, Mark, one thing with Nvidia too is, like, it's pretty rare to have movement like this good, but like in retrospect, most people would have already sold before here. At least most of it, or like half of it, or something along those lines, right? Like, let's say you had like a, let's just say $50,000, $60,000 in profit on this one. You know, you might lock in 30 and then hold a little bit just in case it does keep going. And if your average price was real low, some people just hold and hold and hold if they really like the company. But I think that doing the buying on the dips is a really great idea, or a really good thing to do, especially whenever you look at the market being overbought and oversold. And you can look at certain tickers that, like, look at the 200-day moving average and how many stocks in the S&P are above that or below it, and there's a lot of metrics you can use to see, like, if the market's a little bit overextended. But in the grand scheme of things, like, we all know Nvidia's overextended. It's just, the question is like, when is it going to come down a little bit, right? It was kind of like Tesla. You know, Tesla had a very similar run a while ago. It was great. It was amazing. It was one of the best runs, you know, that the market's ever seen on Tesla. And I mean, you know, like, look at during this time, right? I bet during this time, everyone said it was going to start falling and etc. This was the top. And then it, you know, had another big breakout. Maybe Nvidia's at that time where it's just having another big breakout. But look at how over time, though, Tesla came all the way back. At least not all the way, but the majority of the way. You know, we're kind of having that euphoric movement right now with Nvidia. It's very similar to that Tesla euphoric run up that it had. But it's awesome in the short term. Great. All the way up to 512. Starting to consolidate a little bit. I'll say this, on the day, it's very, very high. Boeing sliding back down, Jane said. Yeah, it is. Sliding back down pretty hard. Still gotta watch those supports. QQQ, yeah, it's sitting right at 400. Look at that, almost rejected. Dang. Might not be a bad idea to play a rejection there. 10 likes is rookie numbers, Oscar said. Hell yeah, it is. Like up that stream, guys. Let's see if we can push that YouTube algo this week. At least like the stream if you like NVIDIA. You know, that's on fire here. I love NVIDIA as a company. Just their stock's a little bit crazy right now. But still a fun one. Especially for quicker plays. In my opinion. Boeing pre-market low, 224.50 is a good spot. Yeah, I'm watching like 225 and then right around that support just under there. Yep. Is Tesla downtrending? Yeah, I mean, it has been for the past few days, but today it's not really. But in an overall sense of things, the past 3 to 4 trading days have been in a pretty good downtrend for Tesla, yes. I would say Tesla is due to come up a little bit, kind of like we're seeing with the overall market. So we might see a pop back up for a couple days, but overall, yes, it still is in a downtrend. Let's actually see the little trend line here. Oh, wow, it's actually starting to break out above it a little bit. Look at that. And I mean, that's a perfect trend line, too. Like, we're talking like wicks are perfectly touching this. And then we're getting downtrends off there, so. Great, great trend line here. It's actually breaking it back up, so maybe watch Tesla for calls here, guys. Honestly, with the way that these stocks are moving today, I could see Tesla calls actually playing out fairly well. And I feel like it's a little bit under the radar today with NVIDIA. Everyone's probably going to try to play NVIDIA. And I have a bad feeling a lot of people are going to get screwed on this one today. I feel like the more advanced traders will do pretty well on it. But I feel like a lot of the new traders who try to chase this are going to end up getting little bit hurt here. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta try to delete something off my computer real quick. Let's see. How do you delete Valorant? Like, is there like an app for Valorant or something? Oh, Riot Client. I bet that's it. I downloaded this a long time ago and I've never played it. And I'm just feel like it might like slow me down or something here. I don't want to sign in. I just want to delete the game. It's like making me sign in. Oh. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to delete it the hard way. Just deleting the files. I don't even have an account on there, so that's weird. Out of QQQ and Mara now. Oh man, Mara took a hit today. Wow, I thought maybe Coinbase and Mara and those stocks would start to run up. They didn't open, but there had to have been some news come in, right? Like I'm not seeing anywhere I looked at first, but man. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much here. Is there something on Twitter or something that I'm missing maybe? I saw Bloomberg, you know, the odds are over 90% of it getting approved now, so that's good. I gotta hop on Twitter. I also don't know if you guys saw this or not, but Apple announced that their Vision Pro headsets will be on sale, I think January 19th or somewhere around there. Or maybe that's the pre-orders. Something very close to there, though. Interesting. I'm gonna check on it real quick. It says it's available in the US on February 2nd, but I saw something about the 19th. Oh, pre-orders begin on the 19th, and you can get it on the 2nd. My birthday is January 20th, if anyone wants to get me that for my birthday. Get me a Vision Pro, guys. Just kidding. Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. Riot. What a good level to go long on Boeing. Go long. Man, I'd be really careful going long here. I would think on the dip, like as Boeing gets down to like $200 again, I think that might be a decent spot. Somewhere down there, like 180 is honestly what I would look at. But I'd be really careful with that one in the short term, given that bad news with the aircraft. They just need to like rebrand or just get rid of those 737 Maxes. They are having issue after issue after issue. It just gets worse and worse and worse for those. It's kind of insane. Yeah. I think you're right, Jane. Those flash sales, they can be tempting sometimes, and sometimes you'll see a stock, you know, gap down like Boeing does, and within like 2 to 3 days, it'll be right back, you know, sometimes. And then other times, you'll see a stock gap down with bad news like this, and then just, you know, totally fall off the face of the earth the next few days. I mean, it's very mixed out there in the stock market, and you always got to be careful. As long as you're buying good dips, though, with shares for the long term, you're generally pretty good, but make sure you're doing it correctly. Yeah, sometimes even months. Yeah, exactly, Jane. We had a multi-month downtrend last year. Lasted from like August all the way till November. Any thoughts on Netflix? I'm in puts right now. Let's see, Kyle. I thought puts were looking great to the downside on Netflix, but it just keeps holding here. Just keeps holding. I like the setup overall as long as it keeps rejecting at 477, but I would say if you start to see it pop out and above this level that I'm circling, like the high of day today, I would look to cut those puts just because a lot of stocks are starting to recover up, and I think this could be one that does. But as long as we don't break that 477 area today, I think you're okay to keep holding. Just, You know, keep your eyes on this. I really like it down based off this setup, though. As long as it can stay under some of these resistances here, but... Man, that's going to be a tough one. 480 is even a big resistance. So you might want to wait till then to cut, but... I don't know, it'd probably be too late if you're scalping it at that point, but... Or it would just, you know, you'd be too much into the L. I like it down quite a bit, though. All right, guys, I'm going to go sit on QQQ for a second. Got to go check on the baby real fast. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere and smash that like, guys. Let's try to get up to like 30 likes here. That'll really help us out this week. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. And we are back. Let's go. Let's go, guys. That cute baby is taking away our time. No, I used her as a... I had to go blow my nose in reality, Jane. I was just using her as a crutch. I did give her a little look, though, just to check. But I feel like it's going to have something to do with maintenance that they did on the door, and stocks will recover, but I'm not playing it. Yeah, I feel you, Amber. That could be, you know, they could have something and it recovers up. We'll have to see. It's like Boeing has issue after issue after issue after issue with this airplane. I feel like people are just going to start to get really pissed and just say that they don't even want that aircraft anymore. Because why would you? I mean, it's terrible. Mike said Nvidia's flagging here. It kind of is, actually. Yeah, not bad. Not bad looking. See if I can draw it out. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. I actually kind of like it. Come on, Nvidia. Get up to that all-time high. Start to push 520. That'd be nice. We're 9 likes away from 30, guys. Appreciate you. We're getting there nice and slowly. We'll take it.
All right, all right, all right.
Hell yeah. It's going to be an interesting day, though, in the market today. And especially Thursday, guys. I mean, Thursday is going to be pretty crazy. We're going to get the inflation rate, the core inflation rate come out. Man, it's going to be a tough one. They're expecting core to go down a little bit, but they're expecting the overall to rise. Now, keep in mind, core inflation, what does it exclude? Food and energy. There's a funny Warren Buffett quote where one time Warren Buffett said, I don't know what's more important or what's more core, energy or food. Because, you know, a lot of people they like to say, well, the core did this. So, you know, that really doesn't mean inflation's as high as it should be. Because, you know, they're saying that oil caused it. Well, if oil makes inflation go up, well, it goes up. You know, that's just how it is. We feel that cost as consumers. You know, we feel that. So, you know, it's very core. And then, of course, we feel the food costs 100%. We're all buying food. I'll be real with you guys. I've never spent as much at the grocery store as I have over the last, 2 to 3 months. I feel like every time I go, it's like $200 to $400 every time. I don't know how you guys feel. And that's just for me, my girlfriend, and our 1-month-old baby, which only eats formula, so. Yeah, I don't even look at him either, Jane. Maybe that's my problem. Well, I do with the ketchup, I guess. My girlfriend looks at him. See, she doesn't like it when I go, because when I go, I spend so much, and then when she goes, she keeps it cheaper than I do. When I go, I'm bad, guys. I'll just start grabbing everything. She laughs at me. All right, NVIDIA broke out again. 513. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, now you're like, damn, over 200 every time. My problem lately is I'm trying to gain weight and work out and stuff, and I'm trying to buy steak, and you know, the steak obviously costs more than Walmart steak sucks, so I go to a fancy butcher around here. I think in the past week I've eaten 5 steaks or something. Trying to get my weight up there. I wasn't able to work out for about a month or month and a half when the baby was happening, but I'm trying to get back into working out now. I'm still sitting right around 130 pounds. I gotta get up. Gotta get that to 150. Gonna be some tough work. If you guys, if anybody out there takes any bulk protein shakes or anything, let me know. Let me know some good ones, some good brands. Let me know your favorite brands. Check out some bulking shakes here. Probably buy it today. Mike says, dude, as you get older, you're gonna gain tons of weight. Don't stress it. I know, Mike. But, you know, I'd rather be a good-looking 30-year-old dude than a than a skinny one, I guess. I don't mean good-looking, but what would I say? I don't know. Stronger. I want to hit the golf ball further, Mike. That's really what it is. It comes down to the golf ball. I want to hit it farther. Man, Palantir is doing great. Look at that. Palantir's popping off. Yeah, Mike, my mom is. My mom is for sure. Appreciate you guys joining up today, though. It's been a fun one. Palantir's doing great. We have NVIDIA popping off as well. Been a great morning for these two stocks. I just love watching NVIDIA here. It just keeps going. Congrats to the call players out there. I'm not one right now. Just a little bit wild on the stock. Too high, but congrats to you guys. Jane, once 40 hit, everything got weird. Yep. That's funny. I'm about to turn 26 in about 12 days on the 20th. So that'll be fun. Man, what a run. We got to bring up our watch list here and get that surge bot back with the update going on. Amber goes, same, Jane. You need carbs in your diet? Yeah. I know, that's the big thing, Oscar. I'm a big carb guy. I try to have as many carbs, as many calories, and as much protein as I can get. I'm looking at some nice bulking powder. Christian hit me up. He said I can talk to him later. Will get me sorted on some stuff. I'm trying to really get into it though, like hardcore. All right, Roku is up almost 5%. Check out that watch list on the left side of your screen. Some of these stocks are getting crazy today, and Roku's amazing here. 93.60 now. They opened under 90 bucks, and now they're over 93.60. Like, what in the hell? Oscar goes, bro, I eat bread and pasta like I'm an Italian. My weight is steady, 166. Yeah. It really comes down to that, Carlo, or Oscar. I mean, it's very hard for me to eat enough calories. Pasta is so filling to me. It's very difficult for me to put down like a good plate of pasta. Very difficult. Sucks, but I can drink a 1,000 calorie shake fairly easily, but yeah, it's just tough, Oscar. I wish I could put it down. Trust me, like my dad can put down some food. I mean, man, he could eat 2 whole huge plates of pasta. I can't eat shit. It sucks. Age is cruel and unforgiving. Yeah. Jane, I'm already feeling it, and I'm 26. I tore my damn rotator cuff in baseball, and ever since I did that, I've just felt like a weakling. All right, Palantir checking back in. Yeah, that rotator cuff tear was rough, though. It's still torn. Well, I don't know. I rehabbed it good enough that now it don't ever hurt me, but I know how not to move my arm to make it not hurt, too, which is good. If I take my left arm and I do like a backhand motion, like a tennis backhand, or like a golfing motion, my shoulder just gets all terrible. Stocks that also trade in Hong Kong, do they ever go up in the US after trading down in HK? Or does it always seem to echo Hong Kong? It usually seems to echo Hong Kong, Amber. Like if we see like BABA going down on the Chinese market, usually when pre-market opens for us, it's going to tank down usually. That's usually how it would end up playing out like that. Sometimes it could be different, especially in pre-market, because pre-market can be a little bit rough or just a little bit whack, you know, with orders coming in and maybe not enough volume to stop the price action or etc. That could maybe be something where it's a little bit off, but generally follows the market, I would say. I used to look at all types of companies and on the Chinese market overnight when I would watch futures, and for the most part it would be pretty one-to-one. I used to have a lot of alerts set up and stuff, like my computer would like do the opening bell for like China's stock exchange opening and other ones even. Oh no. I'm having a problem. Damn it. I've got like OCD and there's like a hair stuck in my keyboard and it like won't come out. It's like stuck, like wrapped around the key somehow. It's bothering me. You ever take, oh, never mind. I have to replace my knees. What? Oh, Jane. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. I hope everything goes well with that. My grandmother actually had both knees replaced as well, Jane. Obviously a little bit older in her life, but, you know, I know that it was a big pain for her, so pray everything goes well for you. Especially once she got old, it started, those replacements started really... She had to get them, like, replaced again, even, I think. Or something. Apple, yeah, let's see, Tank Daddy. It was doing pretty good around open, but I saw it starting to dip back, and we haven't really checked in on it since. It's been okay, just nice and steady moves up. Nice and steady, nice and steady. It's not too crazy. Not too crazy here. Looking at that Surge really quick here, seeing what's going on. What do we got on you, Surge? TWLO, SMCI, AMD, NVIDIA on the Surge with 88,000 power, but the power's going down a little bit. I guess as the, yeah, started tanking down now, 515. I guess NVIDIA decided it got too high. Damn, what a move though. What a runner. Look at that 2-hour chart. Getting real close to that all-time high. Really, really close. That'd be sick if it could actually hit that today. Right, all right. Palantir starting to fall off a little bit. DraftKings is just sitting there stagnant on the day. Penn Gaming came back, which is nice. And Disney, hey, they're still holding up, which is good. If they could hold here around 91, that would be pretty good, I'd say. Hopefully this is a good spot to buy the dip at on Disney. Remember, guys, the Apple Vision Pro headsets, I think that those are going to be really, really cool for people who like to watch sports and do things in that type of manner. Remember, the videos that we've seen with ESPN and Apple Vision Pro had some pretty badass features on them, okay? Like, really badass features. Let's actually watch them really quick. ESPN Vision Pro. Yep. This will be pretty sick. I know a lot of you guys have seen this already, but I just want I want everyone to make sure they've seen it and had a chance to see what these headsets are capable of here. All right. Now, they're going to be talking about Disney, so it's going to show a few things, but it'll do sports and a couple things here, but let's check it out.
Of just some of the things that we've been dreaming up. So take a look. What if all the things that we thought were impossible were suddenly possible? You could experience your favorite stories in unexpected ways. Or in unbelievable places. You could do more.
Like, guys, here it is. Check this out. Like, look at the capability for sports here. You could have like 6 TVs in your living room. Like, what? That is pretty nuts.
You could do more than just watch sports.
Look at that. I mean, I know they showed it really fast, but like, look at these stats coming up on the side of the screen, like with all the defensive players and the offensive players and the win probabilities and all that stuff adding in. Plus, you'll have Bet ESPN and
you could be at the game.
Look at the basketball here. It's sick.
Leaving your home.
Not this. Watch this. Here you go. Look at this.
Or be part of the action.
It's nuts.
Like never before. What if you could travel?
It's pretty cool. Those headsets are going to have a lot of capability to them, in my opinion. It's just, they might not be the most practical thing when they first come out, but watch Disney and Apple as those headsets get closer to releasing. I know Apple's taken some flack with the iPhone sales lately, but this could be maybe something that, you know, helps them out a little bit more. Hey, sounds good, Jane. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining up. Have a good one, Jane. Have a good one. Ready Player One. Yeah, digital, exactly. That's a pretty good movie, isn't it? Ready Player One. I haven't seen that one in a while now that I didn't realize I'm from 2018. Pretty cool. Pretty cool overall. How much are those things? They're not cheap, Mike. They are not cheap. I think they're coming in right around $3,500, Mike. $3,500. But we've got to be we got to remember stuff here though, guys. Like, look, we got to remember a couple things. Is that headset kind of has like the capabilities of what, let's say, like a $4,000 computer would have, right? Like, or something similar, maybe the same type of effect. You know, I'm looking at it in that type of way. Like, it's $3,500, but it does so much. Now, I get it. You know, you can buy a phone for $1,000. You know, you can get a lot of computers for like anywhere from $500 to $1,500, but I would say $3,500. You know, it's the first one ever. As long as it's good, I think it's worth it. But we'll see. We got to remember, guys, that $3,500 is not $3,500 the way it used to be. You know, it's still a lot, but it's not the way it used to be. I know a lot of people get really pissed at the price, but is Nvidia tapping out for the morning run? Yeah, I think it is. That 515 is a pretty big level overhead. Looks like it's just rejecting literally right on there too, which is nice. Digital said same capabilities as an iPhone. Yeah, kind of. I will say the VR headsets are a pretty cool concept. If it has the capabilities to play like tons of games and they actually look good and stuff, this will actually be a pretty revolutionary thing that I think will kind of propel the headsets into the next level, right? Because right now, the meta headsets that are out and all the headsets that have been out in the past, they've been okay, but they just don't seem like they're that great, right? At least to me. I think that this one will finally be the ones where, you know, the screen actually looks good. You got a good resolution, good colors on it. You know, good frames per second. Like, it's not gonna look stupid. If it's all that, it'll be a pretty, I think, revolutionary product. But we really need to see that. I think the ESPN capability and the sports and the games and all that. That would really show us if it's gonna be what they say or not. Yeah, Taru, I like it. He goes, it sounds like an Apple price tag. I like that. That's pretty good. You're right. It does sound like an Apple price tag. Now, look, if we go look up MacBook, right? Because I've been looking up MacBooks, you know, just get one for like when I travel and stuff. Let's go look at the MacBook Pro. Because these things are expensive as fuck. It's actually annoying how expensive they are. All right, I get it. We can do it all day. Yep. I know, you got all the capabilities. Let's buy one. Let's see the prices. All right. So if we do the better chip, the M3 Max, you immediately, the lowest you can get it for is $3,200. And that's without even like updating it or upgrading it, I mean. So you customize it. And look at this. You could actually upgrade the chip, 300 more bucks. You can do more unified memory for $1,000, which no one needs that much. Maybe like 64 gigs would be good, I'd say. That'd be fine. SSD storage. Yeah, I mean, everyone wants at least like 2 terabytes, 4 terabytes, right? Let's just say 2 to make it less. I mean, we're already talking $4,300 for this MacBook here. Definitely, Apple just has such expensive products. They're stupidly expensive. Now, you could go with the cheaper one if you just did like the normal M3 and did the 14-inch. You know, like, but look, still even $1,600. Like, what? I could have sworn they were making a MacBook for around like $1,000 or something. Oh, I did the Pro. My bad. But still, I mean, you know, no one wants the crappier one, right? I guess. I don't know. I don't. I don't. How much is the Air cost? These are the cheaper ones. Yeah, here you go. You can get it for like around $1,000 on these ones, but just the prices of these things are silly now. Apple price tag for sure, Taru. That's hilarious. I think that was a rendered experience, Taru. I think the ESPN stuff was real, but I think there were certain aspects about it that were rendered. But I think that it'll still look like that with a lot of the stuff that goes on the screen and stuff. All right, AMD starting to consolidate. A lot of stocks are consolidating hard at the moment, guys. Hard consolidation in the market at these levels. SPY is oh wow, SPY actually is not. It actually just broke. It was really slow here around this high and just broke 470. So look at that. There we go, SPY. Beautiful. Beautiful run. Let's look at the surge again. What does the surge have for us? Let's see. Nvidia is still on the surge, of course. AVGO. Avgo. Uh-oh. This stock's going back again, guys. 1,100 incoming again. It's getting close. Wow. AVGO recovering up off its big dip. This is probably where we're just going to see the market recover up slightly. You know, it's been down a lot, and I could see it getting back up into this range a little bit more. Back to the top of the chop zone. Watch out for 470, 50, and then 471. 471 is pretty huge there. Huge volume on C calls for 119. Really? Let me check. Citigroup calls. For January 19th. Let's see. Huge volume. Yeah, it's pretty big. I see what you're saying. There is quite a bit there. I like the 5250 strike. 13,000 sitting there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. There is quite a bit of volume there. I will say this, though. The open interest is huge. So, like, even though that there is, like, a volume of, like, 13,000 on those calls, just keep in mind the open interest is 53,000. So, you know, take that. Take it or leave it, I guess I'll say. QQQ's going. Yep. The SPY was starting to break through. The QQQ's breaking through as well. Damn, Paul. Mike says I have to sell my Apple shares to get the goggles. The goggles. Oh my gosh. If people start calling those goggles, I am gonna laugh every time I hear that. I like that, Mike. Goggles. Oh, that's funny. That makes me feel like I'm going swimming. Yeah, the QQQ's having a good day. Same thing with SPY, recovering up there very, very well with these tech stocks here. The tech stocks recovering are really the highlight of the day today. Really. Now, the question is, and you guys can answer this for me, I guess, is, you know, what are we thinking here? Are we thinking that the market's just going to uptrend for a couple more days and then start to turn right back over? Or are we going to try to run and make new all-time highs, right? New all-time highs might be on the table. I mean, look at NVIDIA here. If NVIDIA makes a new ATH, I could see other stocks doing that as well. But, yeah, this like 471, 470, 471 area is going to be huge here for the SPY. Definitely getting close to that upper end of the channel, though, last week. A lot of resistance overhead here. You have to be careful with the SPY and with a lot of stocks as they get close. Pretty good run up. Go over to the watch list again. Snapchat's on the watch list, up 3%. That's weird. I haven't seen them up at the top in a while. It feels like. Intel kept recovering. Good, good. What's to the downside here? Well, Boeing, of course. Crude oil's down 4%, down to 70 a barrel. Yeah, Oxy, Zon, all the oil stocks are down. Had to cut my Zom earlier. Right, Lucid Motors on the downside too. Most stocks on my watch list are green, but we got a few pretty bad red ones. The ones that are red are really red, it seems like, for the most part. Mainly all oil. Too bad Neo's got to be down like 2% too. Poor Neo. They've been getting crushed. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate you joining up today. I hope everyone has had a good Monday so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stock market. It's been a little bit crazy out there. Can't believe the way some of these stocks are recovering up. Although then again, with the way they moved last year, not overly surprised. But thank you guys for joining up on this beautiful Monday. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And hey, of course, if you need anything, I'll be in the Discord, right? We'll be in the Discord all day long. Hop in there, check it out. Let me get a little link here for the Discord. I know most of you are already in there, but if you're not, definitely check out the link. It's free to join. And if you are looking to upgrade, make sure to check out the second link and use code PROFIT24. It's going to be ending in just a few days. So the New Year's sale will be ending soon. If you're looking to get in monthly, get in right there. At least it's a good deal. Save you some money, but other than that, I appreciate you guys. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their day. Be careful of the SPY as it runs into resistance here. I think it might start to slow up a little bit. So be ready for these stocks to slow down slightly. Have a great one, guys.